Welcome everyone to another DG3 stream where we'll be live trading on football markets. I have with me my very dear friend Rutvij, who claims to not be a football expert, but I think otherwise. I think that he knows a lot. So he's here and he'll be trading with me. Rutvij, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, hi. Yeah, I've been following football for quite a while now. It's been a decade. Uh, Probably a biggest fan of English Premier League and La Liga. Personally, a Manchester United and a Real Madrid fan, and everyone claims that to be the most cliche clubs that any follower would go for, like an easy club to poach for, because the history they are built upon and the trophies they have won. So it speaks for it themselves. So yeah, and yeah, I'm new to this platform DG3, and I think Nama is going to be the person who's going to be helping me out, place few trades, and see if my luck is on my side today to help me make some money or not.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not one to say anything about cliche clubs because I'm wearing a Barca jersey.
There
That
you
is
go.
like the second most obvious choice after Real Madrid or United.
Agreed. Agreed. I mean,
All
yeah.
right.
Okay, when
Yeah.
Barcelona comes in that league, it's
Yeah.
basically it's these are the clubs which holds a lot of history, and so many trophies speaks for itself. So many legends played for them, and
Exactly.
Ronaldinho is probably one of the another legend after Messi. I mean, before Messi, I would say, not after,
Yeah.
because that's how Messi inherited the number 10.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's a
All
different
right.
legacy together.
So FIFA World Cup is going on, and the round of 16 recently ended, and we had two really great matches: Portugal and Spain, a heartbreaking end for Portugal, and another match, Argentina versus Egypt, which was about to be a heartbreaking end for Messi's career up until the 79th minute, up until he decided that I am Messi, and that's not happening. What are your thoughts on that match, Prithvij?
So, what happened with Argentina and Egypt was something that's called as, I refer that as a magic. I mean, you have no idea what's going on because Egypt is completely dominating that game for a while. Salah showing up with the second assist, and somehow Egypt is 2-0 by 80th minute. I think everything's pretty much contained.
Yeah.
And after 80th minute, if I'm right, my timeline can be a little bit off, but that's when Argentina showed up in last 10 minutes. Like, that's
Yes.
what magic is, and it was 2 all for a fact. I did not personally expect that Argentina is going to come up with such kind of a turnaround altogether and basically collapsing all the hopes of Egypt to get into the quarterfinals. I mean, this is definitely not something anyone was expecting. It was a complete surprise to me. And then Enzo finishing that in the
That was a crazy goal.
stoppage time. That was, I mean, if you look at that header, uh, it reminds me of Messi scoring that kind of a score in, I think it was one of the UCL semifinals with Barcelona versus United. And
I mean, that
a
was the
short
final
person
in
scoring from that angle
2009.
when the ball, I think 2009, you got it right.
Yeah,
And
against Van der
there
Sar.
was, yes, against Van der Sar. And nobody was expecting that kind of a goal. Like, keeper can barely move in that kind of situation. Keeper was just locked onto the ground. And he just
Yeah,
looked on his right, I mean, on his left, and it was a goal. I mean, fabulous.
I mean
And Messi
another
never
thing that
disappoints to show up, so that's
yeah,
another thing.
I think one of the mistakes that Egypt made around that point was they were completely focusing on Messi after he gave an assist and a goal. So the team was completely focusing on Messi, and no one was focusing on Martinez. So Martinez got the
Martinez,
ball and he gave such a crazy assist to Enzo Fernandez for the beautiful header finish.
really good
but
assist.
that
Really, really
but
good.
that match is truly magical. In
Very
the
magic.
I think up until the 75 minute, Portugal were at an 8% chance to win in 90 minutes, and
Yes.
Argentina, actually, sorry, I said Portugal, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I
Argentina
thought
were
you were
at
going
an
back to a
8%
different game.
chance.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Argentina were at an 8% chance to win it, and they did, which is a very crazy number. But now
You
that the
would
round of
see this
16 is
kind of
over,
events happening quite a lot in this World Cup this year. Like, for a fact, if you, I mean, we all saw that match. I'm assuming even you being a World Cup guy. Portugal versus Croatia was another match which was full of
yeah,
surprises. It was a match with a lot of heat, excitement, turnarounds like this, goals getting approved, like a brush off your hair, being called out for
Yeah.
an offside, rejecting Croatia,
I mean,
Croatia
I'm the
from
assistant to the VR here, so I'll just say that was an
exactly. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
And with everything, all these new innovations they have in the football, like those chips or the sensors, they can
Yeah.
actually, hear any kind of noise disturbance in the ball and then detect if there's any kind of a touch from the player. And it
Hmm.
is just fabulous to know that we are at such a high level in soccer, football for a fact. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um, yes. And
I think the Croatian player would have wished if he had gotten a haircut before the World Cup.
tell them about that right now.
Yeah.
So I think it's not
Yeah.
a match for underdogs or the
Even the
best
Belgium
teams.
match against Senegal, they also came against
Oh,
in the
yes,
injury time. They scored two
they did.
goals.
They did. They did. And if you will see, Lukaku doesn't do a lot in club matches, but somehow that person is
Yeah.
always going to show up in the World Cup, always on
Lukaku
an
is the
international.
Belgian Messi.
Mention this.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. And Thibaut Courtois on the wall, he did a pretty good job. I mean,
Yeah.
he did a fantastic job. So
I mean, he always does
he always does.
for Madrid
There
and
is
Belgium
nothing.
both.
Yeah.
But now, enough about the round of 16, enough about the past. We have the quarterfinals coming up with a battle of the giant and the giant killer from the last World Cup,
Yes.
France versus Morocco.
Morocco.
France, yeah. France have actually played impeccable this year, 5 out of 5 wins. Every match, straight win in 90 minutes. No extra time, no added time. No, I mean, that's just pure football.
It is, you're right about it that France has played a really amazing game. They have the attacking blockbuster, I would call, like
Yeah.
they have scored 14 goals, I think, so far, 15, 14 goals. And you're talking about like on a complete winning streak, if I'm wrong, or did they drew a match or anything?
A
I
winning
mean,
streak,
complete.
complete winning streak.
Yes, so that is something extraordinary again. And the same thing we discussed about is like you look at their roster, like you look at the playing 11, you look at their substitutes, you look at the bench.
Yeah.
There is talent everywhere. There
Yes.
is somebody out there who is either from one of the best teams or the clubs in their individual leagues, or probably a best defender out there.
Yeah.
Konate is, I wouldn't say Konate is the best, but he's claimed to be amongst the best. Then you have Saliba, who
S-
recently Arsenal won the Premier League
Yeah.
once in a blue moon, but they did, And
Yeah.
let's be honest, Arsenal is known for their defensive gameplay. So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
I'm talking about defense right now. I'm not even talking about Mbappe, Dembele,
Yeah.
Desiree, Barcola, all these guys, PSG, who again won the
Yes.
UCL.
Imagine having Due, Barcola, Ryan Cherky on your bench.
That's the privilege, That's a privilege
Yeah.
France has. So that's fantastic. That is the club which is really the favorite to win
Yeah.
this year World Cup. I think, unless the Argentina magic happens and you considering again, keeping the hopes high that France and Argentina would come up in the finals.
Yeah.
Personally, I want
I,
Spain to be there. I'm a
yeah. I
Spaniard.
don't think that France and Argentina final would be great for my heart. I don't think so.
It would be a repeat. It would be a repeat for
Yeah.
the previous year. Yes.
So I think Morocco. I think we should also talk about Morocco. How they have been also playing great. A bit different approach since the last World Cup, where they just park the bus and try to score a goal and eliminate the Giants. But now they're actually holding on to the ball. They are actually trying to fight for possession, and scoring goals in beforehand. What do you think about Morocco with Hakimi being the anchor of the defense?
So that's a really good question. And what you have observed about Morocco is quite peculiar trait of how they have gone around this World Cup. They have they are defensively more emphasizing on their game
Yeah,
in all the matches in the World Cup. You're absolutely right. And with Hakimi on the right back, he's just not a right back. He's playing as a complete fullback or an attacking wing back, I would say. Like
yeah,
there are three things you can talk about: a fullback, you can talk about a wing back, then you have an attacking wing back. But that guy is all over the place on the right side of the pitch, and he holds the stamina. We all know the guy can run. The guy has got a heart, and on the other side, you also have Mazraoui. Now, Mazraoui is not claimed to be the best player out there, but come on, come on. I mean, if you will look at the guy, these guys play with a really good heart. And
yeah,
most of the games which I've personally observed is their first half is always very much defensive. They want to
yeah,
play, play low block for a while, see how the offensive team is, and this is all among against the strong European giants they have faced so far. So I think it's France again. So I don't know what Morocco can do. But if you tell me that France can come in and thrash them with 3 4 goals, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough game for France to score the goals against a really decent defensive team.
Hmm.
But I would say a good defensive team.
I mean, one thing that we can't put in quantitative numbers is that Hakimi has played with a lot of these players in PSG. He has trained with them, and he knows how they work, how they function, how they play. I think that is a not a really great, but somewhat of an advantage for a defender.
Yes, the point you talked about Hakimi playing with PSG players, Dembele. Dembele has been a player which knows how Hakimi plays. Hakimi knows how Dembele is going to take those wide runs and then cut inside, probably find space in the box for Mbappe.
Yeah,
Even not if not Mbappe, probably you might find Rabiot dropping into the middle for a header or something. Some exciting gameplay happening in the middle over there, definitely. And the way I look around all these starters in this game is there is no fixed front three except for Mbappe in that position. You might see Dembele
yeah,
sitting on the bench. It's not going to happen against Morocco. I know that for a fact, but
yeah,
uh, they have a lot of options up there, and
exactly.
I
Many
I
creative
think
players as well.
yes, they have got really creative players. Now, one bad news is Chouameni, who is their CDM, is injured,
Yeah,
and the guy loves for playing France. No shit. I mean,
yeah,
it's your country. I've seen a
yeah,
stark contrast in the way he played for Madrid and now the way he's playing in for France altogether.
yeah.
But now
I
he's
think that is
ending
a
up
different thing about how players get really passionate about their country rather than
they do,
they get to the club.
they do. So yeah, I'm just not sure what's going to be the disc champs plan to bring in and who's going to play instead of
Yeah,
Chouameni in that position. Let's see what
yeah.
happens. I mean,
But I think the underrated weapon for France it is Olise. He's such a great
Olise,
player.
Michael Olise is a definitely exciting player. Bayern Munich had an amazing time, is having an amazing time with him right now.
Yeah,
He is one of the best attacking mid, and I mean in Bayern he plays on the wing position. So yes, he is somebody France can actually rely upon. And
yeah,
again, we talked about Morocco's defense, but we have to understand that I think I forgot his name. Bruno, I think I maybe
Bono. Yes,
mispronouncing it. Bono. That guy has been at least showing up in terms of scoring goals for Morocco. So, in my understanding, the way Morocco can win this game is sit back, defend, play low block as much as you
yeah,
can. Don't keep the possession if you cannot, but make the most out of the counters you can make because you have
yeah,
sprint, you have speed, and you can use it.
correct. But I
Just
think
don't be
one
hasty.
of the issues with them counterattacking is that Hakimi might not go that much further in this game as an attacking as a right back because he also has to come back fast to stop Dembele, Mbappe, and Elise.
He has to come back and actually save his
Yeah,
defense. And you are
yeah,
right on that spot because having Mbappe, Olise, Dembele in the front,
yes.
again, you're talking
And
about
given that Morocco are playing actually a high line this season, and Mbappe actually specializes in running very fast behind the high line and just scoring a goal
it's
so
not going
easily.
to work out. I mean, they have to. I mean, you're spot on about it. You think the Highland is going to work against France, or they would come up
It's
with a
not.
different? What do you
It's
think?
not.
What do you feel? What is your analysis? What
Yeah,
can
I
happen
don't
over
think
there?
that the high line is going to work given how fast Mbappe and Dembele run.
It will be
They'll have
lethal
to.
for Morocco. Like it's a
Yeah,
suicide. It's a suicide
yeah.
for
If
Morocco
they
if
do
they
a
if
line,
they
then
do
we
it
can see a 5-6 goal thrashing.
easily because
Yeah,
there is no way they're catching up to, as you said, Mbappe or Dembele for a fact.
yeah,
It's not happening. I think it's better for them to play a defensive low block and invite the players to come in, snatch the ball, make your runs, or as I said, counters are probably the only point where they can make the most of it. I
interesting.
mean, now Saliba and Upamaneko are also. I mean, Saliba is a little bit faster. So you
Hmm.
have their defense line is also pretty much where they can catch up the speed to Bono and Morocco needs to actually give it all in if they really want to go through the quarterfinals. So,
Yeah,
so this is really going to be an exciting game to watch.
yeah. I think we have covered a great overview for the match. I think we should get into the markets now,
Let's do it.
which is interesting because France are at a 61% to win the game during regulation time.
Yes.
I think that 61% is a bit underpricing for them, given how great they have been playing this season. And I think they also contain a little bit of discount from the last Paraguay match, where they were only able to score one goal, and that to a penalty.
So what were you expecting there to be instead of 61?
I
Uh,
was expecting around 70 to 75.
oh, okay.
Yeah, because they
It's
are, as we have talked, they are in exceptional form.
they're exceptional. So I think it's just more easy for people who are trying to bet in favor of France to make more money at this point of time. I feel like somebody
Yeah,
out there is thinking probably that the odds on Morocco are
yeah,
not favored. So I mean, because if you
we-
look at Morocco, they're losing at 86, and
yeah,
that seems pretty genuine to me. I think that
yeah.
number seems pretty genuine. But you are right about spotting that point
I
on
think
France
Morocco
side.
will try more for a draw than for a win. Because once they go to penalties, Morocco are actually better than France at penalties. With their
That has
goalkeeper
been
Bono
probably
saving a lot.
Yes, that probably has been the motto of every single team who is an underdog to the competing team to
Correct.
drag the match to penalties because that's where the luck plays out and you
Yeah.
never know what happens.
Yeah. I
And it
think
can be a really good strategy, as you said.
yeah, it has worked for Cape Verde and DR Congo as well.
It did. Almost. It almost did, man.
It
Almost did.
almost worked for Cape Verde, man. I am
And if
actually
that would have happened, oh my God, that defeat for Argentina
yeah.
would have gone in the history. Like
Imagine
my God,
Vozinha, the underdog goalkeeper playing at the prime of his life, saving
41
penalties against Argentina. Yes, with Emi Martinez, which we believe to be the best penalty keeper.
stopper, penalty stopper. Yes,
Yeah, penalty
definitely.
stopper. I think that would be such a great penalty shot to watch. I think it's like watching Neuer and Buffon saving penalties.
Well, I would put Casillas in that zone because I
Yeah,
mean, I
the
come from
big
the time
three.
where I'm watching these games with my brother, and my brother was a very big Casillas fan, and that's how I felt for Madrid. But yeah, you're spot on about it. He
Yeah,
had, I mean, he has saved so many fantastic goals in this World Cup for Cape Verde, and those
yeah,
dives, those stops, the free kick save. If you would see, he was not ready for Messi's free kick for a fact. He was on the
yeah.
first goal trying to
He
set
was not
his
even ready
line,
and he still saved
and
it.
the next thing you see is the guy's flying on the left corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean.
We can also see here what the sharps are saying for the
So tell
money
me
line
about
market.
sharps. Tell me something about sharps.
So
What is it telling me on this interface right now?
yeah, so this panel basically tells you where the big traders on what markets are they betting on right now, on
Okay,
what positions do they hold. So if you see a sharp called Mr. Douche, I mean he has France to
that's the
win.
user handle. Okay,
That's the user handle. France to win at 61 cents. He
okay.
has placed a trade for 18K.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
that's
I
that's
mean,
that's an easy bet. I mean, that's
yeah,
an easy money to make on that.
yeah. But imagine what if he loses, man?
I mean, yeah, you're placing bets, man. You're taking the risk.
Yeah,
So
I mean he's already at a bit of profit. I think
trust me,
his
I've made
strategy is
some poor
basically to
decisions
make a
in my
little bit of
life when
profit
it
and
comes to
cash out.
money. Agreed, but I've made some poor decisions when it comes to money, betting,
Yeah,
gambling, or putting some money. So
yeah.
if it
So
works,
have
it
I.
works in your favor. If it doesn't, you just lose it all.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
and we have this guy who has placed a 20 almost 20K trade on Morocco to win
Oh, now
in
that is
90
some.
minutes. In 90 minutes.
So that guy is gambling. Now that guy is
Yeah.
going all in for his luck. Like he wants to beat the odds. So
I mean,
I would
I won't
say
say gambling completely. I think that he'll just watch the match and see whenever he is making a profit and cash out before
no, but
Morocco actually lose.
it's going to be an amazing win for this guy if
Yeah, if
Morocco
they do,
somehow
it will be an
makes it.
amazing win. And
So
imagine if he cashes out right before they win. Imagine if he believes that they are losing, like a lot of people did with Argentina. They cashed out early, the markets dropped, and then Argentina came back in 11 minutes. Imagine what if the same happens tonight.
no,
I mean, I
I
would,
tell you, if anyone's trying to place a bet and they are putting the bet, do not try to cash in before this. 90-minute or stoppage time goes out, because if anything, this World Cup has taught us, or it's
Hmm.
telling us what's happening. There is no way you're leaving the game between like 70 to 80 minutes. You
Yeah,
have to watch till stoppage time because you have no idea what's going to go around,
yeah.
and the match is
It
just
is
going to
not
finish.
over until it actually is.
No. I think this is one of the most favorite line I've. I don't know. I'm giving a Dragon Ball Z reference, from Sand
Yeah,
Saga when Piccolo tells to Vegeta, "It's not over until it's over." After
yeah,
defeating Cell. So
yeah,
yeah, you're right. It's not over until it's over.
yeah.
So
And we have the Mangler here. We have mentioned the Mangler in a lot of our streams because he
okay.
trades a lot in football, and he actually has 15K for the match to draw. And I think the
So
draw is an
I have a
interesting
question
market
over
here.
here. This draw goes till the stoppage
90
time, or
minutes.
the night,
90
or
minutes.
the extra time?
No, not extra time, only 90 minutes. The regulation time.
Okay. So he's saying basically that this would go into an extra time match. That's what he's
Yes.
getting it for.
Yeah.
Perfect. I
And
don't
I
deny
would
that
honestly
happening.
be surprised if that happens.
Say again?
I won't be surprised if the match goes to
Yes.
extra time.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I won't be
Yeah.
surprised either.
So
It's
out of
very much
these
possible.
markets, what do you think should be the trade?
If we go by the books, I'm gonna be safe, and I'm probably gonna go with the money line on France,
All right.
winning this. So
All right.
there is
I
no
am
ifs and buts for me in my
yeah.
head, but I would like to know before we even place a bet. What do you think?
I am actually leaning towards Morocco to not win in 90 minutes. The
Okay,
match can either go towards France or a match can either be a draw. I don't think that they're winning this in 90 minutes.
I think that's what the world is looking for. I think to see
Yeah,
these
I
guys in the
think
semifinals, hopefully
yeah.
against Spain.
Yeah. I mean that would be a rematch for from the
Uh,
Euros.
it will be. It will
All
be
right.
something
Let me
to
just
avenge.
place a trade on Morocco to not win.
Sure, let's do it.
So
Morocco
I have my
losing.
one-click trade on, so I just have to click on the market, and it has automatically filled my amount $1. I'll
I'll
place a
try to
$1
place
trade.
my trades with you, or how do you want to do it?
I mean,
Or
we
we
can do
can.
either ways.
Okay,
All right, so just I just buy no. I'll get a notification from my wallet, and I'll just confirm the trade and order filled. Boom,
perfect.
trade placed.
That's good. It's good.
It's that easy.
Let's hope. Let's. I mean, we all know
I
we
mean,
all
I
are.
hope the winning part is also that easy. Yeah,
Let me be on the other side. Let me place a bet on France winning, and we'll see how
sure.
this goes. Um, Mind if I share a screen with right now? I got like $9 right now. So as you
Nice.
did, I'll also place a dollar bet, and
Yeah.
that would be yes.
Yes, you
You're
have selected
buying it,
France
right?
for yes.
Yes. So let's go with buy yes. My size is a dollar. I'm going for an order type on market, and the fill type is fill and kill.
Yes.
Okay, there you
All right.
go. The order's being placed, and I think $1 is in. There you go.
All right. Amazing.
Amazing.
Boom, you just placed your first trade on DG3.
Yeah, I
How does
did.
it feel?
Woo.
How does it
Well,
feel?
it feels good. It feels good. Let's
Amazing.
hope for
Glad to hear
France to
that.
win. You know,
Yeah. I mean, we can't guarantee that France will win. But yeah,
I mean,
61 cents is a good price.
it's going to be it's going to be a good reward if that happens.
Yeah.
Anyways, up it's
All right.
on to you, Naman.
Yeah. Let me just show you a brand new feature. We actually have the match stats as well right here, if you can see on the right hand panel.
Um, Sorry, say again, buddy. The match feature, yes, yes, agreed. On the right hand side.
Yeah. See, you can see France and Morocco stats in their, I
That's
think,
good.
last
That's good. So
matches,
it
last
tells
10
me everything
matches.
about that match happening.
Yes, exactly. If they went for both teams to score, what's the percentage? 70%, 60%. Average total goals. clean sheets, and
And
over
these go live,
2.5
right?
percentage. Yes, yes, these are live. You also have injuries flagging up with Chouameni and Thuram.
Turam. Turam is another striker. Could have been a good substitute for Mbappe, But again,
Yeah,
they don't have any. They don't. They're not short of good players.
yeah. Also, just look at the form. Look at the form for France. Just five straight wins.
Wow. So that gives me an idea of how that team has performed in the past and how I can probably being on the higher probability side put a
Exactly,
team and place the bets in a way where I think the odds would favor me. That makes sense.
exactly.
That's a
And
good
let's
that's a
say
good
if
thing.
the lineups are out, no, the lineups will be released 75 minutes before
I think the
kickoff.
lineups would be like an hour before the
Yeah,
match begins, right? That's when they
all
release it.
right. Let's move on to the next market about totals. What do you think? How many
Totals.
goals will both the
Now,
teams score in all?
this is a really an exciting conversation. Like I think talking about goals, I think when you talk about France, you think about goals, right? That's what you
Yeah,
would think.
exactly.
I mean, you have everything in that would talk about like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah, this team is gonna go like
yeah,
4-0, 2-0. But now again, we have Morocco on the other end. So I'm
yeah.
gonna be a little bit
France are a very Luis Enrique coded team.
yes,
You
yes.
just try
So
to outscore your problems. If
that's
the opponent
that's
has scored two, okay, we'll score four,
I'll go
man.
for.
Yeah.
So I'll probably go with 2 goals in this match for France. Given it's Morocco, I'll probably go with 2 goals on the safer side. Yes, they can
Okay, so
score 2 goals.
okay, so France to score two goals. Oh, that is why. And what about Morocco? I think this is total. This is the combination
It's
of both
total,
the
right?
teams.
So it
Yeah,
includes both the teams, how much they're
yeah.
gonna end up
It
scoring.
includes Morocco as well.
Okay, so we have to come up with a sum of both the teams and predict how much goals
Yeah,
both the
we
teams
can
will
also
score.
see over 1.5 as well, which is at 73 cents.
Okay, so I can change that fact to a factor to
Yes,
my
yes, you
own
can change.
favored
Oh,
number.
yes, even a one goal, which is at 92%.
So it will have its own odds set upon that, and
Yeah, correct.
again, more
Yeah,
number of goals, the more it favors you. I think,
correct.
right?
The more number of goals, yes.
The
Oh,
odds would
yeah,
increase
a 0.4% chance
for five
for
above.
nine goals in all.
For 9 goals, wait,
Yeah, this is 8.5.
where you are at 9.
Yeah,
Uh, okay, so
I
I mean,
believe that 1.5 is a good number
more
to come
realistic
at.
approach.
A
I
more
think it's
realistic
more
approach.
realistic approach.
Yeah,
Yes,
9 goals is just hopium.
just opium or
It's
max.
just hopium for a good match.
Uh, I think yeah, you're right on that part, man. It should be over 1.5. Should
Yeah,
definitely.
all right. I'll just go ahead with
So this
over
means that I'm
1.5.
hoping that the sum of both, I mean, some of the goals is going to be above 2 or 1.
Above 1.5. So
1.5.
a minimum of two goals.
2 goals, right? Yes.
Yeah. So let me just place this trade. I think given France, this is easy money.
This is easy, man. Definitely.
All right. Easy trade. What are you going with? Are you going with the same
I'm going with the
or
same one. I'm going with the
nice?
same one. So I'm not going to try to gamble with my odds. I'm just going to go with what I think is going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Given the Morocco's defense, I think 3 goals are unlikely.
I mean, 3 goals I don't see happening that with Morocco. Do you see that?
I mean, we talked about if they play the high line, then we can easily see a 3-4 goal bashing.
That would be surprising if
Yeah.
they try to approach the game with a highline against France with having
Yeah.
those three uh, speedsters in the front. No, I don't
Yeah.
think
I
Morocco
hope the
should risk.
manager is watching this stream.
Yeah, he better.
All right, we have next market for team totals. How many goals will France and Morocco score individually?
How many teams saw France and no, okay, no,
Yeah, individual goals.
individual goals, right?
Yeah,
So you go at first.
yeah. I'm going with over point 0.5 for France at 85 cents is. I
You
mean,
think that
this
Morocco
is.
will score anything? You think so against France?
I mean, Morocco can score, but I don't know if it will come in extra time or the regulation time because this just counts regulation time, not extra time. Let me just see what is the price for above 1.5. I think we have played. I have played safe in the totals with over 1.5. I think I can take
They
a
have
risky
scored only
trade.
4 goals so far, like 4 to 6 goals so far in the entire tournament, right?
Yeah, we can see it here. How many goals have they scored?
I may be completely wrong. No, wait, they have scored a lot of goals. They have scored 10 goals, I think.
Yeah, they've scored a lot of
They have scored
goals,
10 goals. They have scored 10 goals. My mistake.
and even one goal came against the Dutch with Van Dijk
Oh,
in
wow.
defense.
So, yeah, I think we should not underrate them in terms of scoring goals.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Morocco to score at least one goal.
Okay, let's do it.
I hope that they. And I think Morocco scoring, we haven't talked about one thing, that the set piece threat that Morocco has. Morocco, I think around 60% goals from the this tournament have come from set pieces.
Come from set pieces. Yes, that's a good observation. And they have those players. Hakimi is again the player who's always trying to take those
Yeah,
opportunities. And yeah, I wouldn't expect anything different than that from them.
yeah.
So let me place my
So,
trade as well.
yeah. What are
I
you
mean,
going
again,
with?
I'm probably gonna change my odds on this one, but let's see. Mm, score for. Okay, so I'm looking at soccer team to advance. No, soccer team totals. No,
Hmm.
wait. Uh, Probably go with the same odds we looked upon for. I mean, Morocco scoring. Yeah, they should score 1 goal at least, right? What do you think?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the set piece and Bono is doing good. Then
Hmm.
you also have like Unai, who scored pretty decent
Yeah.
from a set piece against Canada, as you said.
Yeah.
Uh, I think we should give them that benefit of doubt to score at least
Yeah.
1 goal against France. Let's make it easy. Let's not complicate that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yeah $1. Is that's all same thing?
All right. We have the next market for soccer team to advance. This includes extra time and penalty shootout. Which team will
Okay.
make it through to the next round, to the semi-finals? And France are at a 77%, which I thought they would have for the match winning in 90 minutes. But this includes extra time and penalties as well. But I would like to refrain from this market given how many trades we have placed above, and because I'm generally afraid of penalties. If the match goes to penalty shootout, this will be a very difficult market.
So what happens in that case?
I think in that case, if the match goes to penalty shootout, I think Morocco wins,
So
and
you
Morocco
you
will
think
advance,
you, you think
and Morocco will advance.
You think Morocco has an upper hand when it comes to penalties?
Yeah,
I
easily.
mean, I
One
mean,
of
you're
the
talking
best.
about world class players in France who are trained to take good penalties. But you still
Yeah,
feel like the odds should favor Morocco?
yeah, I still
I'm just
do.
trying to understand the thinking. I mean, again, it's penalties. You cannot say anything is going to go in that same direction
I mean,
because
Yassine Bono,
anything can happen.
the goalkeeper from Morocco, Yassine Bono,
Yes,
he's
Imono.
great at penalty taking. I
Okay,
think last year as well, he saved some crucial penalties in the shootout, and this year
you
as
did.
well. Yeah, this year as well. I think if we see the
Let's check the
form,
stats. Form. That's so catchy and it's so good to go back to the stats and check around
yeah,
what the
exactly.
form is. It's a really good interface. I like
Yeah,
it.
the draw against the Dutch in the in the round of 32. It was a draw. It was a 1-1. It went to penalties, and the Dutch lost. Yasin
Interesting.
Bono saved penalties against the Netherlands. So
So I think you're right on that. There
I
might be
think
some
Bono
good.
comes in the top three goalkeepers when you're talking about penalties.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, up there with Emi Martinez, of course.
No, I mean, yeah. See, I don't like Martinez for a fact of the personality
Yeah,
he shows up in front of
understandable.
when he's trying to save. He's just trying to boast himself, and he's not that great. We all know
Yeah,
that. I mean, but
yeah,
for
but
Argentina,
that
he plays with
works
a
for
completely
penalty
different aura.
shootouts.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean
and you
those
have
are
to
the
get him
things
head
that
to
are
head.
not included in these numbers about the attitude of the goalkeeper in a penalty shootout. Those things are not included.
I know, I know. So, what are you going with right now?
I am not going to trade on this market because I've already traded on a money line for Morocco to not win.
Okay, so you're gonna sit back, or are you gonna go with the next score, soccer
Yeah,
first score, or what do
yeah,
you think?
yeah. I'm seeing soccer first to score,
Okay,
and
you're saying that.
interestingly, France have scored first in 83% of their matches in the last 10.
And I would bet the same. I mean, there is no debate on that question. I think,
Yeah, but
as we
Morocco
discussed,
also have
Morocco is going to
in their
hold back. That's what we talked about right now. That's what
yeah,
we are expecting that might happen.
yeah. I think France will try to get the lead early in the game,
You're right. You're right on
which
that.
is what they usually try to do. So I'm just going ahead with France to score first. That's easy.
That's easy. Yes.
I just hope Mbappe is not offside in his first goal.
Well, I'm not worried. If even if Mbappe is offside, you have Dembele and Olise over there to do something.
Yeah, exactly.
So there you go.
All right, we have
I
more
placed my
market.
first as well on the same thing.
Yeah, I think both of us are aligning on the
Are
same
aligned on
market.
that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's good. That's good. It doesn't. It
yeah,
makes you more of a football expert. Like
yeah. I mean, we can see the data right there. It is right there.
we can see the data right. It's so self-explanatory that you are not trying to jump off the websites and trying to find data. It's all
Yeah,
just kidding. Next one would be both teams to score. I mean,
yeah. I mean,
so I
in this
the odds
market,
on that, the odds on that, if you look at it, it's something that captured my eye. It's like a 50-50 on both.
yeah,
So
it's a
why do you
literal
think
coin
it's
flip.
like that? Why? I mean, why it's not more favored on France side to score and Morocco side not to score? Like, what do you think?
I mean, it's just kind
It's
of
something.
yeah. I mean, we have seen in the last few matches of Morocco that despite even when they have not won, they have drawn the match by scoring
Okay,
at least one goal. So
okay.
even if they're down, they'll come back. They'll score at least one goal. Even if they lose, I think they'll score one goal.
I mean, when they're saying that both teams to score with odds of 50 on yes and no, which means
Yeah.
they are expecting that Morocco is going to score in this game. That's why they're
I
not
mean,
expecting Morocco to score so high in this game, or like what it is.
I mean, they're just expecting both of them to score at least one goal.
Okay,
If let's say Morocco score one and France score zero, which is not likely. I'm
not
just giving
likely
an
gonna
example.
happen.
Yeah, the market will resolve to no because both teams did not score.
So it's like a win-win for anyone who plays. I mean, possibly, right? Or no?
I
I'm,
mean,
I'm
it
reading it
is
wrong.
a very risky market because of certain variances. I have lost a lot of money on trading on both teams to score. No, because when I
There is
think
no
that
way. I mean, yeah, exactly. I think I would go with yes only on this one. Why would
yeah,
I
I
go with
mean,
no?
whenever I have gone for both teams to score no, every time someone has gotten a penalty,
Yeah,
the
you're not
underdog
going to
has
go with
received a
no
penalty.
with. Yeah, but you're not going to go for a no when France is playing. If it was
Yeah,
Morocco against some another club, probably Norway, and not even
yeah,
Norway, you have Haaland over there, but
yeah.
for
Not
a
no,
fact,
anyway.
like any different team, like talk about Colombia or Colombia's knocked out Switzerland. So yes, probably I would have
Yeah,
done that.
easy.
But I think this is a game you should go for. Yes.
Yeah, but the variances, let's say the corners, the free kicks, the penalties, I have lost a lot of money because of them. So I'll also trade a yes, a little coin flip
I
market.
won't be sharing my screen. I mean, since we are aligned on both the things, I just keep
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
what you did and go with both teams to score. Yes, I'm placing $1. You know what? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I don't want to be an impulsive changing.
yeah.
changing my decisions at last moment. I think yes, they
Yeah.
will. They will. Perfect.
And I would like to just go and say that I won't be cashing out both teams to score, yes, until like stoppage time, because how many goals have been scored in stoppage time in this season?
Most of that's what we just said. Like this game
Yeah.
is, if it's turning around, it's happening in those last 10 minutes, including the stoppage time. So it's not over until it's over.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we have the next market. We have spreads. So, are you aware of the concept of spreads and
I
handicaps?
was gonna ask you that question. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so spreads basically with Morocco plus 1.5. It basically means that Morocco will either win the match, draw the match, or lose by just one goal.
Okay.
And for the France minus 1.5, it means that France will win the match with a margin of at least two goals. That is what the market is saying.
Okay. So I mean, I think it should be more in favor of France because I think they should be able to. Again, I mean, margin of 2 goals is a lot against Morocco, but it is achievable.
Yeah, but the markets are giving Morocco to lose by one goal or win even at 66%.
This is win. This is not lose, right, for Morocco.
For Morocco to
Win lose
win,
or
draw, or lose by one goal.
one goal, which is
Yeah,
very
so a pretty broad
it's
market.
it's an easy game. It's an easy pick. Like
Right.
yes, of course,
Yeah.
one goal is possible.
Yeah,
So
given the last five matches of Morocco, they
on
have.
this one, I think I'm gonna be on the other side, but I can go. You place your trade.
Yeah,
I'll see you
I'll
on
be
the
on
other side.
Morocco side. I believe that France might win, but I don't think that they're winning by a huge margin.
Not use watching. But if you talk about 2 goals, I can
Yeah.
see that happening. You're talking about Olise, you're talking about Mbappe, you're talking
We
about
can
Dembele.
switch this and see for no. Uh, right.
I don't think they're going with a margin more than like 3 goals. I
Yeah,
think that
for Morocco to either win, draw, or lose by two goals at least. That is at
still
an eighty-six
still that's
percent.
what people are expecting, and that's what they're still thinking.
Yeah. So France to win by a margin of at least three goals is at 13%, and I think that is fairly priced.
That is fairly priced, but I think that is also over ambitious for anyone to think and go on.
Yeah.
Like it's not a calculated risk, I would say,
Yeah.
based off
I'm
how the
going with the
stats are getting.
safer market here for Morocco to lose by a maximum of two goals.
With that,
Yeah, I'm playing safe this time,
I'm gonna
given
go
the
with
risky trades that we
1.5, but
have
I'm
taken
gonna
above.
favor France. So let me share my screen. Let's see. Um, it's prediction markets. We'll- So in the spreads, I'll favor France and I'll keep it easy with a margin of 2 goals. And I'll place $1 in that. I'm trying to go against the odds. I don't want to risk a lot. 33 is, I think it's doable. It's possible. France can
Yeah,
do it. So let's go for it.
nice.
Done.
All right. We have two interesting markets. I would not like to trade on them, but we can still discuss. The first
Okay.
is the match to go to extra time, and that is at a solid 25%. And the second is the likeliness of a penalty shootout, which is at a 14%.
So as of now, Morocco has gone in penalty shootouts. If we go back to the stats
Yeah.
and check their
Uh,
previous so far
yeah, they have
encounters
gone
with
just
the
against
team.
Netherlands to
So
penalties.
it's just one time they have reached. Oh no, that's two, right?
No, no, that
So in
was a draw. That was
Netherlands,
against Brazil. That was
it's
a
a
group
group stage.
stage
Sorry,
match.
yes. So in Netherlands that happened, and we all saw that penalty shootout.
Yeah,
And when it came to France, France is not going to keep any loose ends. It's just
yeah,
going to go for it.
yeah.
They don't want to
They'll try to score the lead
damage.
early and just hold on to
Yep.
it.
They don't want to play with their luck.
Yeah.
They would do it.
So I'll just refrain from both of these markets because
I
I
think I'll
can't
do the
really
same.
say.
Yes, you are right. I'll try to stay away from soccer extra time and penalties for a fact.
Nice.
Now I have
So
a
we have,
question for you, Naman.
yeah,
If Let's say if the match goes into penalties. Can you scroll down a little bit?
Yeah,
A little bit on the dashboard side. Soccer penalty shootouts, right? We don't get
yeah.
to select any players as such, right? Or do we?
No, no, just a yes or no. Which the
Yes or
will the
no?
match
Okay.
go to penalties? Yes or no? That's it.
I think, yeah, I'm going to stay away as we discussed.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a difficult one
amazing.
to guess.
Yeah, I think we have covered most of the
Most of
famous
it.
markets.
I
Yeah,
see some
but
exciting things down over there.
I just
Corner.
have two more markets to talk about.
Okay.
Yeah, first are corners, total corners.
Yeah. Make this an Arsenal match, and then I think I'll be winning everything, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, if only Arteta were managing France.
Yeah, yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah,
That shouldn't happen. You don't want the football to be killed, you know. Like football is beautiful. Yeah,
yeah,
it needs to survive and stop playing
yeah,
such a garbage shithousery the way Arteta
yeah.
likes to bring in. You know, no offense
No
to
offense.
Arsenal fans, but
He did
yeah,
win the league. The
he
fans
did win
did
the league with
trust in
that.
the process.
They're still trying to process. You know, like once in a blue moon, something happened. Oh my God, how did it happen? Well,
Yeah,
yeah, you played a shit football. I'm sorry, but yeah, you did.
yeah. I mean, given the defensive play that Morocco will be, I'm hoping that they'll play tonight, the low block. I think that it'll raise a lot of chances for corners for France.
It will, it will, and as we talked about set pieces, right? Most of the goals that Morocco has right now scored are
Yeah,
from set
are from
pieces.
set pieces, correct.
Um, I would not. I mean, I won't say that no corners are not going to help Morocco. They will, because these are the moments where they want to capitalize. You know, because
Yeah,
trying to beat the players in the motion with speed and with the tactics, I think Morocco lacks that when it comes against France. Because you're trying to meet Upamecano or Konate or Saliba on that other end, and it's not going to be easy for them. So yes, set pieces are where probably I would place my bets on for Morocco.
yeah.
So I will go for corner. Yes, why not?
I mean, the last time I traded on this market, I had traded on England for over 9.5 corners. And I thought that so many Arsenal players, they'll try to win corners. And England also rely on set pieces a lot. Yeah, the free
I
kicks
don't know
and
what's wrong
corners.
with England. You know, talking about England is a complete big discussion all in all. You know, we
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
consume
we'll
one
have a
live
different
stream of
stream
that
for
if we
that.
want to. Yeah, we can do that. You know, but I mean that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
Look at that
That's a
squad, and
very long, whole different conversation.
yeah.
But I placed a
That
trade
team
on
frustrates me every single time. Anyways, go ahead.
I traded on over 9.5 corners and the match ended with 9 corners. Imagine the luck. I
Damn.
lost by one corner.
So I think total corners for this game, I would go for at least like 6 corners or 7 corners on Morocco's end, on
Yeah,
both the ends, or
yeah,
you
this
want to
is
go with like
totals.
12.
I mean, 12 is a bit of a stretch.
Let's make it. Let's Yeah. I think the way we should analyze this is based off the shots on target or the shots approach,
Hmm.
because deflections from the players or the saves from the keepers, and
Hmm.
given the analysis what we are doing on France, there are going
Yeah,
to be a lot of shots.
yeah,
So you
before
think
this,
you're right on this one. I think this match should be above 9 corners.
yeah, true, that is very possible because before the stream, I had checked the corners for both the teams in the last 5 matches, and 3 out of 5 matches went over 11 corners. So I think 9 corners, over 9 corners is a great trade here.
I'll go for the same. I think I'll place a bet for 9 corners at least on this one.
All
Let me
right.
check the odds. You know, let me check the
So,
odds.
so
So
over
what do they have? You
8.5
know,
is
what do
at
they got over here?
60%. So for 9 corners, the chances are at 60%.
Over. Okay. And if you go
Yeah.
for like 10 corners,
10 is at a coin flip, a 51%.
okay. Let's check. One thing which I would like to ask you is when you try to place a bet, try to show the summary. You know, like I mean that I think if I can take a look at it, how it happens.
Sure. I think I'm going to go with over 9.5 corners.
And Yeah, we got someone in the chat box saying that Olise is their main man for sure, and
Yeah,
yeah, damn right, definitely. I mean, you're talking about probably the most exciting player right now being
yeah,
called upon in the world of football. Olise is one of the guys everyone's looking out for. I would place
yeah,
my bets on that guy if I was able to.
yeah.
Olise and Mbappe for a fact.
I mean, you'll be surprised because you can.
There you go. So we have something more. Do you got some more money
Yeah.
left? How much you got? Because you got
I
to
mean,
keep
I
speaking.
got. I'll just place this trade and I'll have around money left for one trade.
Then yeah, okay. But we'll go through the complete scenario.
Yeah. So I have placed a trade for over 9.5 corners.
Okay,
So I just hope that they get to 10. That's it.
perfect.
All right.
Okay.
Let's come to the market that I was waiting for a lot, which is goals. Which player will score how many goals?
Let's go. How many goals? Now that is that's money to lose. I feel but let's do
Yeah.
it. That's
I
money to lose,
mean,
but not in a game like France. Not in a game like France.
yeah.
Let's be positive about it.
I mean, we also have assists here. Let me check. What is the price for Olise's assist? Yes, Olise having at least one assist is at a 31% chance. What do you think? Is 30%, is 31% the right number for Olise
Give
to
me a
have an
minute. I'm
assist?
placing that bet for the total
Oh,
corners. Just I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
yeah,
There you go. So I just realized I cannot place anything less than $1. And I
yeah,
know it's I know it's cheap, but yeah, I cannot do it. It's fine.
yeah.
$1 तो afford कर लो यार. Okay, coming back
All
to the
right,
players, right?
yeah.
Uh,
So, what do you think Olise having at least one assist at 31%?
yes, it is possible.
Yeah,
One
but
plus
it
one.
is
It's
possible.
one plus assist, right? So
Yes, at least one assist.
at least one. Yeah, it is possible. I see that happening. I mean, uh, for a fact, Olise can do that. Barcola can come in from the bench and do it. Mbappe for himself also can assist. So
Yeah, but I'm actually leaning towards Mbappe scoring one plus goals.
you cannot. If Mbappe is in the squad, I'm not gonna be like no, of course. Because if you get a penalty for a fact, let's just say you get a penalty, who's gonna score it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Mbappe.
so that's a winner. And for a fact, Olise has like 5 assists so far in this game. So if I'm right,
Yeah,
I think it's Olise Dembele. In between
yeah.
them, I can go yes and no. So
At this point, I'm just going all in, which is a solid $1.88 for
okay,
Mbappe to score one plus goals.
and guess what? I'll be with you on that.
Yeah, I'll just click max. Okay, let me just go here. 1.8.
So what's
All
the deal?
right.
Are you gonna watch the match or how it's gonna go with you?
Yeah, I'll be watching the match. It is, I think we have a lot of time to
It's
kill
very
before the
late in
match.
India, right?
Yeah. All right, we have placed all of our trades and exhausted all of our money, even burned some of it.
I mean, that's how it's gonna happen, kid.
Yeah.
So let
I
me
mean,
let
as
me
long
place
as
my
I'm
last
profitable at the end.
Let's hope for that. Let's hope for that.
Yeah. Okay, so
So
before we end the stream, do you have any hot takes for the match?
hot takes for the match.
Yeah,
Um, Probably, I think I don't want this match to go into penalties and become a boring match. I want this one to be a very end-to-end classic action game. Like the one which I saw USA versus Belgium. Now Belgium did with a very big margin, but if you saw that game, it was an exciting football. Belgium
yeah,
capitalized on every single error that USA made.
yeah,
And but if you would for a fact sideline those errors, USA gave their best. They gave their best, and they were trying to score. That's what I
yeah,
want to look at. I don't want to look at like a boring, heavy low block kind of football. But that's
yeah,
what's going to happen because it's France and Morocco, and Morocco wants to be safe on this end.
Yeah.
But
It's like the boring football we watched when Arsenal played with
I,
Atletico this season.
yeah, because Morocco is going to come with the mindset that not to score the goal, but to stop France from scoring the goal first. That's what's
Correct.
going to be in their mind. And France is
Yeah.
probably going to capitalize with this current situation.
Yeah.
They have the
And
best players they
yeah.
have right now playing for them, and why not?
And if the two teams are not playing to win, the match gets kind of boring. When one team is playing to win and one is playing for drawing.
Exactly. And exactly what you said about was penalties, where Morocco will try to pull the game in that direction where they can play their luck on
Yeah.
penalties. So that's when you actually start playing low block, and
Yeah.
you don't take much risks in the game. You take calculated
Yeah.
risks. You don't play intuitively. So again, these are all speculations, and that's what we're doing right now. So
Yeah.
let's see
But
if
all in all, I think that this will be a great match.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it, buddy. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the afternoon for me around 3, and it will be exciting.
Yeah.
So, yes. And again, if Morocco wins, it's going to be another underdogs going into the
Yeah.
semis. Yeah.
I think it will be a magical
It
moment.
will be a magical moment. It will be a magical moment.
I think Morocco did reach the semis last World Cup as well, or that was the quarterfinals.
That was the quarters, right?
Yeah. But the funny thing is that they were eliminated by France.
I mean, it's time to avenge, or is it
Yeah.
not? This
It'll be
is
fun.
where Morocco actually, fuels the defeat from the previous
Yeah.
World Cup to avenge their defeat. And I
Exactly.
think they're going to give their everything. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. All right. Amazing. This was a great stream. Thank you for
Yeah, man.
joining. I had a
Thank you
lot
for
of fun.
inviting me, I would say, Naman.
I
Appreciate
had a
it.
lot of fun, and I would like you to come on more streams where we
I
trade like
will,
this.
why not? I will
All right.
try to make most of it. I'll find some time and we'll stay connected, okay?
Amazing. Okay.
Take care. See you,
All right.
buddy.
Thanks everyone for watching. Bye bye.